The 2016 International Builder Show. You know how I love to talk about weather-resistant barriers and doing things right. I'm here with my friend Mark LaLiberte. We're at the Delta booth. Hey Mark, tell me about this new partnership that Delta has with Boral.
Well, the new technology that we're really looking at is we've got exterior cladding systems that are, we call them reservoir claddings that mount in the building with reservoir capacities, stuccos, and stone. We've really got to find a way to separate that off that wall. And the failures that we see within that product line has got to change. And it's exciting that Delta and Boral have really kind of joined forces to create a product very innovative that allows us to have a lath and a drainage capacity in that one apply system. So it takes care of the metal lath is gone. We got a fiberglass meth, a drainage capability, a phenomenal concept that's going to get this integrated, less problems, and much better performance.
Yeah, and of course, Boral is the world's leader in cultured stone. They make thin brick. They've got all kinds of options. And really, this is best practice. We're talking about that air gap and the rainscreen that you've been teaching about for decades now. They're calling this Boral Drain and Dry Lath with Delta Dry technology. It's basically taking what Cosella-Dörken's had on the market for years. This is that rainscreen material that's going to have a filter fabric on it, and they've added the synthetic lath on the outside. It's a one install. It's a great product. I'm also excited to see this at some point being used for stucco installs, because I think this is a huge product for stucco as well.
Yeah, in many markets, for example in Minnesota, they require a drainage space behind all reservoir claddings, including stucco and stone. So I think we're going to see this kind of take on a national presence that we must disconnect stucco and those stones and the scratches away from that OSB, away from the sheathing, and it's going to be a great introduction to how we can make these buildings last longer.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you're still going to need a weather barrier behind there. You want to use, let's say, Delta Vent SA behind there as your true weather barrier, and then this is going to provide that gap. Next, I want to talk about at this Cosella-Dörken booth, their Facade S material. Tell me about what you're seeing out there with open joint rain screens, Mark.
Yeah, with the architecture community having a greater opportunity to really bring in new facade systems, new cladding systems, it allows for this open joint. It gives us a little improved depth and some new opportunities in terms of material. What's exciting about this is an open rain screen product and open cladding, we have a gap there, and if UV light gets back there, it could ruin or decay that product. What's exciting about the product now is that it's capable of handling nearly an infinite lifespan of UV exposure. So we have a durable coating, a remarkable UV exposure, and the claddings now allow us to have that flexibility. Architects can move that cladding to a gap and still allow it to perform beautifully. Very big innovation.
Yeah, I've actually used this Facade S. A couple things you need to know. You can't get any bigger than a 2-inch gap, and you can't have any more than 40% of the facade open. But if you maintain those rules, we've got a cladding back there that'll basically last forever. Hey, there's actually a really cool building in Denver I got to visit that you can check out on the website. It's the Denver Botanic Gardens. They built a really cool building with all these products. Hey, Mark, these products, though, they take some knowledge and some understanding to really apply them right. How can people learn about the correct application process? Well,
as you know, our partnership at CI with Cosella-Dörken has also created a phenomenal amount of resources. What Cosella-Dörken has helped create is some animations and the design details that we've created that are now accessible on a free app. So you go to Construction Instruction, look up Cosella-Dörken, and you'll see all of their animations, all their sheets right there in your hand. You can send it to an architect, you can send it to an installer, and make sure we have consistency in the application. Phenomenal strategy to get this put on correctly with a great product line.
Yeah, and of course there are also like basement waterproofing, all the family of lines that Cosella-Dörken makes on there. Some really impressive products that I've used in a bunch of my builds before. Mark, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. It's been a great 2016 IBS. For more videos, check out my channel. We'll see you soon.